Okay, so I know I'm not the best at anything except maybe being fat, but I like to believe that I've improved over the years. Just watch my first video and then this one. You'll maybe see a teeny tiny bit of improvement I've made in the over 2 years of this channel's start, I guess. So today we have a story I wrote in 5th grade. It's titled The Cretaceous Monster. Because I freaking loved dinosaurs at that time. So, in this world, there is an organization named Dino Hunters. Super clever and original, I know. But even though there's no freaking evidence of these thunder lizards going around causing thunder by the clap of their butt cheeks, they still have enough funding to not only have one, but rather two ships destroyed in the same route, except only like 16 years apart, which is the only freaking thing different in them. At least it took like the organization 16 years to kickstart another ship. They set this ship on the same route, and guess what? It reached the freaking place they wanted. Ha! Psych! What actually happened is that it got destroyed too. Except the people survived, which is more annoying. But at least this is just like in the mind of 5th grader and not at all in real life. I mean, humans aren't so stupid to make a replica of like a really old ship which got destroyed because of something and now they're sending it on the same route and thinking that nothing bad will happen to it. But I mean, whatever. And in that ship, everybody left except 3 people who were coincidentally named after me and my 3 best friends. I mean, like two best friends. It was a trio of us 3. I don't know how to grammar, okay? Leave me alone. So, while going over everything for some reason, Aryan, one of my best friends, he checked the radar and I don't know why, but the Spinosaurus aegypticus, the largest species of Spinosaurus, which was over 50 feet long, yes I know, and they could literally break your car with their freaking claws. Yeah, they're interesting, that's why I chose them. A Spinosaurus aegypticus was coming to them. Yeah, that was the thing that destroyed the original DNO and this DNO too. Yeah, by the way, that's the ship's names. Yeah, I know, I'm smart as fuck, boy. So, I don't know why, but it took that Spinosaurus 16 years to reach from that place to this place. I don't freaking know why. And instead of like doing something else, what they do is take matters into their own hands. And in order to protect this shitty city, they get a large amount of guns. Which guns, you ask, huh? So this is what I wrote. We got many bags of weapons. The weapons including, apparently, because I was bad at grammar then, I promise I'm better at grammar now. AK-47s, AK-74s, M16s, shotguns, machine guns, rifles, because I didn't know the spelling of rifles apparently, and pistols, and many rounds of refill. Because I mean, when I first think of a Spinosaurus, the first thing I know is that how owned he would be against a freaking Glock. And then they got in their Indian SUV, because I mean, this is set in India, by the way. Yeah, I know, it's crazy out here. And then they talked about statistics. The next day, they went to the beach to save the freaking world, apparently. They watched in amazement while the Spinosaurus rose from the Indian Ocean. It went from a snail to a large dinosaur roaring. And everybody covered their ears because, I mean, obviously it's going to be audible and not the fact that they are so large. And, I mean, in order to cover a large distance, they have to have really low rumbling roars. Well, I mean, this is in 2014 before everything other than what dinosaurs were was what I knew. Let's check on the team and the island because everybody cares about them, right? So at the island, they find the original DNO with one survivor in a freaking van of all things. Now, I don't know what I think about when I'm thinking about let's go to a freaking expedition. But a van is certainly the first thing that comes to mind because I mean, you want to take medical supplies? Boo! We can use the freaking basil over here, okay? Basil freaking cures cancer according to Indian WhatsApp messages. And why the heck wouldn't it cure your freaking malaria over there? Yeah, it'll cure anything. And instead of that, let's just take a freaking van, because I mean, who knows? We might become the mystery gang, huh? We might become the mystery gang. The first ever Dino Hunters mystery gang. Yeah, I got into that rambling for quite a freaking while, and it's almost 6 minutes now. So, and we have a large amount of story. So, they started shooting at it while I was obviously driving away from the Spinosaurus because I want more people to die in this story. But sadly, there was no one around. F's in the chat, boys. But the only casualty in this whole movie are the unnamed island crew and. This is what I freaking wrote. They lost it by an 18-wheeler truck which was loaded with goats. It tore up the trailer simply by its claws and ate 20 goats, which gave them plenty of time to run away. I don't know who the fuck stayed there and counted. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. In order to just give this accurate statement that the Spinosaurus freaking ate 20 goats, yeah, and not more, not less. It was 20. That's how much he freaking needs. And by that time, for some reason, out of nowhere, Deinonychus metamorphosized, or whatever the heck you call it, like they fragmenticized, or they just freaking came out of nowhere and started running after us. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying like us and all, as if it actually freaking happened. Oh, God damn. They freaking start chasing us, and they don't need to be like protected or anything. We don't need to like save them or like anything. They don't need watch time. We just kick them in the face while opening our doors because we're badasses. Yeah, bitch. And then by that time, the Spinosaurus pretty much caught up to them because he was Naruto running the whole time because he too was trying to raid Area 51. Yeah, this is pretty old, but I mean, sorry, my animation, drawing and stuff, that takes a long time, especially when you're in 10th grade. By that time, I was an expert 200 IQ big brain, and I reversed the car. The Spinosaurus stumbled, apparently, and then it gave out a roar, which apparently shattered all the windows around in the proximity of 2 kilometers. I don't know who counted that even. Then it just got all of this energy inside him and started Naruto running at 60 kilometers per hour at us. Because that's the fastest way to go fast. He was really close when I, apparently, threw a grenade at his hand while driving. The Spinosaurus was like, boom, bitch, I don't want this, get the frick out of there. He stopped, the grenade exploded somewhere else, and then he smashed his legs to the ground. Now I'm obviously using many synonyms because I was like, he hit his leg. He hit it. I didn't know that there was this thing called a smash. So he hit his leg to the ground as if it's like he got hurt. And the freaking road made like a fucking ramp. It made a goddamn ramp. And it, all of a sudden, the Spinosaurus, it was like, boom, bitch, I got you. It raced down in front of us, faster than our freaking SUV could fly off the ramp and ate us. Yes. The car flew at the Spino's bone-crushing jaws and everyone jumped out. And as the Spinosaurus was cutting the car in half, because, like, his snout is, like, really slim and all, everybody freaking ran away and hid in their base, which was apparently just 2 meters away, apparently. And now, here comes the climax. Now, in every single big blockbuster movie, you need to have everything higher and better. So now, instead of an Indian SUV, we get the Dodge Challenger. And look at how I freaking describe this. Got out the ultimate running machine. The Dodge Challenger 2015 model with some modification. I don't know the freaking price and stuff, and I just thought that instead of using something like, I don't know, like a Hummer and more SUVs, they just use like a freaking muscle car. Which, now that I know, can only fit like 2 people. Well, it did say modifications though. They went full, and whatever the heck the speed is, because I know that it's full, and they freaking jumped. The car jumped, and you might be thinking, oh, god damn it, you're stupid as hell, boy. But apparently that's not stupid, because when the Dodge Challenger actually, goes full speed, its tires actually freaking lift off. Yeah, mate. I know. The Dodge Challenger is cool as frick, boy. So, we just freaking went full speed and hit the Spinosaurus in its leg. Yeah, there's a lot of smashing and hitting in this. And we zoomed through the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus went off to find other easy prey, because I don't know why it didn't yet by now. Maybe just thought that metal didn't taste good. And he maybe went to eat like another 20 goats for some G Fuel energy. And now, in order to build a trap, we go back to the original 1998 Godzilla, the true masterpiece, in which they had fishes. And in order to lure out this freaking Spinosaurus that was 50 feet, we put a net with fishes at the top, which was apparently like, I don't know, like 600 feet above or something, because the Spinosaurus wasn't able to get to it. And while it like came close for the fishes, he got bamboozled. He was in a freaking cage now. Yeah, we freaking bamboozled him. And we just tranquilized it and nailed it. And as the Spino gave out a devastating roar, it got shipped to a freaking island, which was bought by Dino Hunters in 1995. Dino Hunters buying islands like Engine through 1995. Yeah, there's no way that they weren't inspired by Jurassic Park now to make Dino Hunters and shit. It went by a chopper, obviously, and apparently then they went to the unknown island to check if someone was alive. It's a bad idea, but I don't know, whatever, mate. We still have like 4 minutes left. And they feel that all the members except one were killed by the Deinonychuses. They went back at that night, and the next night, the only freaking survivor, he went to the kitchen, and apparently that dude's freaking bad blood. Not bad blood, like bad luck. He's freaking bad juju, mate. As soon as he freaking closed the kitchen door, a freaking Deinonychus just freaking burst in. He burst into the freaking kitchen and he freaking killed him. He killed him dead. Like, I went to, like, everybody went to check on him, apparently, and they saw, like, a freaking raptor, and when it went down, a splash of blood came over the kitchen door glass. Yes. They opened it, and they found his carcass, and now, I don't know how the heck were you able to open it, and why the heck were you opening it, because the way that it's described, it's probably the freaking raptor is just there. The moment you open it, it's gonna be like, yo, mate, another easy snake. Today's my lucky day. And then they freaking attracted 2 more freaking raptors. But by that time, apparently I shot the raptor. At its eye. Not on the eye, or I shot the raptor's eye. I shot at the raptor's eye. I don't know whether it hit or not. And then I freaking threw a knife at it. So he's dead, and I'm a freaking badass. Because I was writing fanfic about myself, apparently. At that time, like, the 2 more raptors, they freaking jumped me, apparently. I took another knife and stabbed one in the heart, but another jumped and disarmed me. And I got freaking injured. I was rushed into the hospital. Now this here is the most cheesiest and the freaking most hilarious part. They rushed me to the ICU, the critical place. The surgeon freaking operated a surgery. It just took him 30 minutes, apparently, because all the things that were wrong with me were like a freaking scratch there or scratch there. And then for the next 2 days, I was in the hospital, even though I probably had like scratches and like mostly like a scar or whatever. I went back to the base after a couple of weeks, and I was ready to lead them again. So that was the Cretaceous monster. I know that it was a shit story, and I know that you guys will probably laugh at me for ever writing that story, so that's why I shared it. So if you think that it was funny, just, I don't know, like subscribe or whatever you want to do. Follow me at Instagram and Twitter at rdmiller, and peace out.